Hello, this is Trisha from Sandy and Otto, and I have an antique mall haul today. So I don't usually go to antique malls because they are a little difficult with the pricing. But I took a chance on one that I really hadn't been to before. Wandered around, got lost several times as I do. Because of the configuration. But I'm going to show you, I have a huge box. They put everything in a box, and then I had to get it out of my trunk into the house. That was a challenge. But found some really great items. Going to do an unboxing. Going to unbox all of them, so this might run a little longer. But these items will start moving into rotation to be available for sale in my live sales that I do on YouTube every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern and Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you are new, please subscribe, like the video, share this. Let's get subscriber counts up so I can get to 1,000 subscribers. So I am going to jump right in. Here is the candy blossom tree. I love the fact that this one is still in the box. And here it is. Let's see if I can get it back in the box. There we go. Love that one. Now, with having a couple Christmas items, I'm not sure if I am going to hold them till like maybe a Christmas in July or if I'll do them right away. Now, this one, for anybody in the 60s, boy, you remember this vinyl. This is that really cool vinyl. Look at him. Isn't he fantastic? He is a little hand puppet. Love the pattern. Love him. I'm going to put him right there. Okay. And, oops. This is an item. There we go. This item still in the original box. These beautiful hand-painted vases. And it does not look like there is any marking on the box, but they still are in there. And they look to be in excellent condition. This, let's see, taped shut, and I'm going to try to open this up very carefully. Um, we've got it in the paper, and then we've also got it in tissue paper. Um, all right, this one was worth the wait. This is a calendar. You can see it's got this beautiful Victorian calendar, and this is from 1899. And it does look like all of the months are there. There's just a little bit of damage to the front. And this was compliments of Portland Cracker Company. But isn't that just gorgeous? I love that. I'm going to wrap that back up in the tissue as I finish the unboxing here. This was a pair of like guest towels, but I liked the green design on them. I thought that was very pretty. Here is a pair of salt and pepper shakers. They are plastic, and they do fit on this little plastic. Look at the little mice on the little piece of cheese. And they do say, now I've got my little magnifier here so I can read some of the backs if I can. I do think this says Hong Kong on it. But yeah, really cute little salt and peppers. Here is a picture that I just could not resist. Now, unfortunately, the price was right there, and when they took that tape off, they did a little damage, but look at those kitties. They are just fantastic. Here is another salt and pepper squirt, like little bottles, still in the box. And they look like this. Isn't that great? And then there is the top, that is the shaker. Those are fun. Okay, back in the box. Here is a lovely, I'm going to say that's maybe a soap dish, and it is Royal Copley. It's got just a little bit of a chip on the back side that is really almost impossible to see on the front. Love those colors. Here is a pair of salt and pepper shakers, little fishes. Not sure about their origin. Here's another pair of salt and pepper shakers, and they are clowns. Really sweet little clowns. So if you don't like clowns, look away. But here they are. And there is the little shakers. And no markings. One has a plastic, one has a cork stopper. Here is another pair of salt and pepper shakers. Now, we've got a little bit of damage on the ear there, but with those beautiful green eyes and a little bit of damage there, I thought we could overlook that little bit. There is remnants of a sticker there, and they are that really nice satiny kind of finish, and there are the little shaker parts. That is part of something. I will find the rest. And then here is one of two. Oh, there's my flashlight. So I did pick up some uranium glass, and we'll see if I probably have the lights on a little too bright, but that does glow. And so I have another one of those. And then here is another pair of salt and pepper shakers. Look at those cats. And then there is their little shaker part. No mark on the bottom, but I love their little faces. And here is a hand-painted little serving dish, or possibly a soap and maybe a sponge. It does say that this was hand-painted by, let me see, Irene in Mount Vernon, Washington. And I think she did a beautiful job on that. Is part of a set. Oh, there's the other part. Okay, so here is a salt and pepper. That is the pancake mix and maple syrup. It is made in China, 1992, it looks like, but thought those were so cute. And considering that still is 30 years old. Oh, that is part of a set. Let's see where the other one is. Nope. So I am getting some parts. And oh, here is another one. So I ended up with one of these, which is a pair, and one of these, which is also a pair. So those I will be finding the other parts too. There. Okay. Now these are a pair of salt and pepper shakers. Very old plastic, but those are these fantastic owls. And I did not think I saw a mark. Let me double check in here real quick. No, really hard to find a mark on these. So I'll have to do some investigating, but really cool. And again, that really old plastic. There. And I have got this little guy. And again, not sure, being Christmas, if I'm going to keep him for Christmas or do him beforehand or like a Christmas in July. And then I had to pick up this little guy. So he is kind of bendable. Feels like he is full of sawdust, but oh, isn't he just fabulous? And he kind of sits. You could probably pose him a little more so that he was a little better shelf sitter. So I have these two ducks. Now these feel a little more like they are paper mache. Beautifully done. Look at the detailing on them. And if they look kind of familiar, it's because they are Tonala. So they are marked Tonala, Mexico. They are just a paper mache version of Tonala. But I love this one especially has that painting that we're used to seeing from those. But I just thought those were a beautiful pair. Here is a bird planter. It's not marked on the bottom as to who made it, but I loved the colors on that. And oh, that is part. Oh, and here is another part. Okay, so here is a pair of salt and pepper shakers. Look at these fabulous kitties in these little boots. Aren't they just awesome? Ah, I love them. And here is the second of the clear sherbets. So that is a nice set. Now, this one was a really interesting piece. One, I love the kind of industrial look of the toothbrush holder for the bathroom. And then there was this. Now, I did have my little light with me and I was putting it around, and it has a it has an interesting glow to it. Um, However, as I try to feel around, it's like, is this glass? And the way that it's done, it kind of looks like glass. So I'm going to do a little more investigating on this. I was hoping it would have kind of a manufacturer's mark on the bottom, but it doesn't. But I love the green and then the metal. It just has a really cool look to it. So that one was a fun find, but I'm going to do some more research on that one. Here is a pair of mice salt and peppers. Really sweet little couple. Um, this one looks like there were some glazing issues possibly, but love her face. Marked Japan on the bottom. And if you hear some noise in the background, it's just the cat going really excited because I've got tissue paper there. And that is a part. And oh, here is one part. Okay. So I found this beauty, which is a perfume bottle. This is pink with a fantastic copper luster on top. Isn't that just stunning? And then we've got the copper luster on top on the glass stopper. Now I do have a pair of these. So if you have a preference as to whether or not you would like those sold as a pair or sold individually, let me know. I will be finding the other part of that at some point soon. Here is a lovely little deer planter, little baby planter, not marked on the bottom, but I just loved that little face. So sweet. And here is a Fenton hand painted glass bird with strawberries. Loved it. Oh, I think that's upside down. There we go. Hand painted Fenton. And there is like a little bit of I think that's supposed to be like a little bit of an opalescence to it. But isn't that just a beautiful little bird? Now here are a pair of skunks. They do not appear to be anything other than just little figurines. I thought maybe they were twinsies, but they are just a little bit different. You can see the tail is just a little bit different. The faces in the position are just ever so slightly different, but I really liked this little skunk pair. It is marked Kraus 1955 or Cress. I think those were this. Yes. So here is a cream and sugar in that same really cool kind of optic design. And these are uranium glass and they do glow. Here is a little wiener dog, and that could be a little caddy, could be a little double planter. really cute. Another salt and pepper set. And I'm going to say these are like two little, maybe gentleman bears. There is their stoppers, and they are marked. Oh, what are they marked? Mad Fin Japan. That's what that looks like. Mad Fin Japan. But I just thought they were so dapper looking in their little vests and ties. And okay, this goes with this. There we go. So here is a Hawaiian salt and pepper shaker set with these cute little fish. And then they sit right in here, and that is their little cork stoppers, like that. And then I'm going to take them out, and here is the marking on the back. And so I'm not 100% sure, but I do think that that is a treasure craft. Loved them. And then, oh, here is the other perfume bottle. So again, that is a pair of copper luster pink glass that is on the inside. So it looks like it is all white on the inside. And then we've got the beautiful copper luster on the outside. Here is the other one. Okay, so here are some owl salt and pepper shakers. Loved their look. Yeah. Another set of sherbets. This one, I think these are a little shorter than the other ones. Here is a really cool pair of wooden salt and pepper shakers. We've got the flamingo and the palm tree, and those say Florida on them. And there is a sticker that says Taiwan on it, but love those designs. Another pair of salt and peppers with these dogs. Don't you just love their eyes and those little mouths? Here is their, whoops. And then these are marked Japan. Oh, they also say Mad Fin Japan. Just, I couldn't get over those faces. Okay, here is a salt and pepper set, the horse and hay set. Now this one does have a little glazing issue on it. They are marked Japan, but he is so happy. And here is a Tonala owl, and it is marked on the back, or at least in that kind of a style. I'm going to do a little research on that signature and try to get a little more information on it. But I thought that was a really pretty owl. Oh, yes. It's been a couple of days and I've kind of forgotten everything that I picked up. So here is a pair of these Cranberry Glass Starburst Goblets. Now, I had one of these before that was in the kind of yellowish gold, but these being cranberry, I just love those. Really makes the Starburst pop. And that, oh, well, this one got damaged on the way home. That was unfortunate. This one turned out okay. So here is a planter with some bunny rabbits, not marked on the bottom, but really sweet. This is the one that got damaged, which the little ear was not resting on the inside there when I left the place. So that unfortunately has come off, but little repair, and this little guy would be in fantastic condition. And that does have, let me see if I can see the mark on that. It does say something Japan. So I'll try to see if I can find out a little more. So that is disappointing. So here is another planter. Look at that gorgeous bird. And this is marked Roseville, Ohio, USA. But I just loved the coloring and just loved that bird. There is the inside. So yeah, that was a nice find. I thought he was really, nope, I'm going to put him right there. Thought he was really stunning looking. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I could not quite remember. Again, it's been a couple days. So this is like a little lidded candy jar. That's what that is. Now the paint is not 100% still on that one, but really cool and a really fun piece of uranium glass with the little the candy jar, painted candy jar on that one. So that one was fun. And right down there. Okay. And this was a really, I loved this design. Now I think this is Spanish. It doesn't say on the bottom, but to me it looks like something from Spain. But I love these little vases. They are so great just to tuck in as a fantastic little splash of color in a decor. Okay, I think I am down to my last two items, which here we go with this. Look at her. Oh, isn't she just fabulous with that little bow in her hair? I just loved her. Yeah, so she was a really good find. Um, just such a sweet little face. Oh my goodness. And then the last item that I am going to show is a fairy lamp, Fenton fairy lamp, that I think would be perfect with Memorial Day coming up and the 4th of July coming up. I just thought that was a stunner of a hand paint job where it says God bless America. We've got the Fenton sticker on it, and we've got the signature. Um, that I'm not going to be able to read, but this is the Stars and Stripes 2001. But I just loved that and thought perfect timing for, again, 4th of July coming up. So I was happy to find that one. And yeah, so that was my adventure at the antique mall. Real happy with a lot of the items that I picked up on. Not very sad that that one ended up breaking. Not quite sure how that happened. It was packed really well, so I'm still not sure. But yeah, I really liked the variety that I picked up. Some of the Fenton, the uranium, the planters, the salt and peppers, and all the other little fun things. So yeah, I am going to hopefully make another trip to a different antique mall in the near future. So, so yeah, so wish me luck on that one that I have the same kind of luck. And again, I will be working these items into my live sales, which again are Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.